Good night, Walt. It's Ivan O'Mara. Hope you guys enjoy my recent video. I'm gonna make a quick 30-minute video, guys, because it's getting late and I have work at 8:30 and I want to go work out. Today was my cheat day, so I got like Gabriel's Pizza and I got like candy. Yeah. I think from now on, I'm gonna stop doing cheat days on Thursdays. I don't think it's a good idea. I think I should just, instead of getting like pizza and all that stuff, I should just get like fish sticks or something like that, and get like eat it with salad. Fish sticks is the best thing I can think of. Eat fish sticks with salad. Sarah? Yeah, I watched the movie Elemental. It's a good movie, man. It's a really, really good movie. The fire woman falls in love with the water guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a good movie. I'm surprised it flopped. It was a really good movie. Yeah. All I have left to watch is Guardians 3, Mission Impossible. I'll wait till that comes out. Um, Guardians 3, Mission Impossible, John Wick 4, and Oppenheimer. Those are the four movies I want to watch. Next. And all the other movies that come out, I don't really care about them. Flash, I'll watch that, but I like that's like down the road, maybe early next year. I'll watch it. I don't really care about Flash. Blue Beetle, I don't really care about. Oh, yeah, and Aquaman. Aquaman 2, I'll watch too. That's those are my most anticipated movie of this year is probably John Wick 4, and maybe Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. Those are probably my two most anticipated movies. I didn't see Black Adam yet. I gotta watch that. It came out last year. I gotta watch Black Adam. I heard the movie was not that good. With Dwayne Johnson, I heard it wasn't that good. Obviously, the movie wasn't that good. Don't hate me, Dwayne Johnson. I'm saying, yeah. I heard the movie was not that good. I heard the movie was not that because I really want to lose this weight, guys. That's why I'm gonna be really, really. I keep saying I'm gonna be serious. I keep procrastinating because working wears me out. I'm gonna go on the treadmill today. Around like 11, I'll go on the treadmill. I'll take my shower, have maybe one smoke, go to bed, and I gotta set my alarm for like 7. Set my alarm for 7 o'clock. Yeah. Why do you set it early? Because I like to chill for like 30 minutes before I take my shower. Wake up at 7. I can watch. I like watching like YouTube stuff for 30 minutes. Then around like 7:45, 7:40, I take my shower. I like to chill for a good like 35, 40 minutes before I take a shower and head to work. I think the boss is giving me Saturday off. So tomorrow I'll probably watch the Ahsoka episode 4 and 5. And then Mission Impossible I wanted to watch today, but it's not out yet, right? Yeah. We'll see. So Sarah, it's not out yet. So Sarah, yeah, yeah. Me and Vijay Skyson's name will be top notch, man. The biggest film brand yet in industry. Something crazy. That's what all the Hollywood actors are gonna work be so bad. But I mean, all Hollywood actors on levels are gonna be sending in their bills. It's been crazy. Their agents gonna be calling my office. It's been crazy. Because you know, Ivan's company is the Freedom Company, the Freedom Film Studio, whereas Hollywood is the dirty studios, the dirty studios. That's the difference between my company and Hollywood. My company is clean. Hollywood is not clean. Hollywood is dirty. It's dirty business over there. What I mean dirty business is, I mean in the sense that like you don't make your money free in Hollywood. You have to do it to make your money. That's how it works. Sarah. Because the Hollywood gatekeepers are dirty businessmen, whereas I'm clean, whereby you don't have to do anything. My company is better than Hollywood, bigger budget movies, better perks and better experience, crazier fame. You're training with me in VG all the time, obviously, and higher paying work on average. There's exceptions where Hollywood could pay more sometimes, but on average, I'm blowing Hollywood out of the water. As big A-listers on average make their like 10, 15, 20 million in Hollywood, 25, 30 million dollars in Hollywood. That's what they make for a movie. And that's how much I'm paying the bigger A-listers for their base, excluding their bonuses, and I'm also giving them royalties. That's what my company out of the water. And that's all the agents. But yeah, man, try to get into IMDb's movie, man. Their movie is you're getting paid, and IMDb's movie is a ticket out of the Hollywood system. Yes, my movie is a ticket out of the Hollywood system, obviously. And that's why all the Hollywood actors who are in my movies are gonna beg because they won out. They won out. Yeah. Oh man, if only I can just work for Ivan for Ivan News for the rest of my life. I'd rather work for fucking Skysys than work in fucking Hollywood. Yes, because Ivan's company is a ticket out of the Hollywood system, obviously. Some Sarah, yeah, and they want to be saved. The main reason they want to be saved, obviously, they don't want to be left behind. Some Sarah, they want to be saved. They don't want to be left behind. Because me and Ouija God were special. Don't hate me. I'm saying me and Ouija God were special. That's why when you see us, you feel saved. And it's a good feeling knowing that you're seeing Ouija and Ivan every day. And you're part of that worldwide buzz with them. You're in their presence. I made a video about this. As long as you're in me and Ouija's presence, you feel saved. Because we're God. We're special. See, I'm supposed to be the main show. As long as you see Ivan, I see, right? You feel saved. But VJ is God too. As long as you see me and VJ, you feel saved. It's a good feeling. You're not left behind. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling, obviously. Because you guys are our creation, when you're in our presence, when we're king and queen, when we're billionaires living that life, as long as you're part of the experience, it's a good feeling. You feel saved. You know what I'm saying? I told you, even guys like Keanu Reeves, Ben, Scarlett, John Krasinski, these are big actors. Paul Bettany, Brie Larson, they're going to beg, man, for The Great Escape. Those actors are big. Especially Keanu Reeves and Ben Affleck, they're big actors. Those actors don't struggle getting roles. And even they're going to beg too, man. Why even can I be in that role? I'm like, you're not good for the movie at all. I want to be in that role. So I'm like, guys, you're not good for the movie at all, man. Oh my God. Leave. Never again. You're not good for the movie, you know what I'm saying? Because they're desperate, they want to be saved. Oh man, Ivan, I don't want to work in fucking Hollywood. Hollywood's not your company, Ivan. I don't want to be left behind, Ivan. My career feels worthless without you. I know, but you were saved for The Great Escape. You're not good for their unique. You have to think about other actors. It's not fair to KJ Apple and Zendaya, Sarah. And Zendaya and what? Zendaya and KJ Apple, they're gonna beg for after they're unique. Guys, you're not good for the Hidden Valley movie. It's not fair to Will Smith, Mark Wahlberg, you know what I'm saying? They want to be safe too. It's not fair to Tom Holland, perhaps, Hayden Christensen. It's not fair to them. You have to think about other actors. Or Michael B. Jordan and all of them, and Ben Affleck and all of them are going to beg after the Matrix trilogy is over. I'm like, look, man, for them, I'm like, look, guys, I saved you for 10 years, man. You're pushing it. Like, give other actors a break, man. I even, like, I want to work for you the rest of my life. My guys, I saved you for 10 years, man. Like, that's good enough. You're not good for what? Because chances are for Phase 2, I'm going to do the Spider-Man Miles Morales trilogy. No, Spider-Man will not be trilogy. Spider-Man, I might do like 5 movies for that. Like a 5-movie, that's my plan. After Phase 1 is over with, if I do the 5 or the Matrix, I want to do the Spider-Man trilogy. Will that be rated R, Ivan? No. Spider-Man, you gotta keep it PG-13. That will be PG-13. I'll make it PG-13 Spider-Man. Ouija will play my girlfriend in the movie, obviously. and I'll be Spider-Man. Yeah, that's down. That might not happen. That's down the road. That's my plan. But right now, I'm just focusing on the main movies, obviously. But my main focus right now is Zanis. Zanis is based off my Zanis is guaranteed gonna happen because it's based off my book that I wrote. My 3 volumes of the book that I wrote, obviously. Some Sarah. Ivan, which actors are gonna beg the most out of all your actors? They're all gonna beg badly, but I think the Zayn's actors are gonna beg the most because Zayn's will have the craziest buzz of all my movies. Reason why I'll have the craziest buzz of all my movies because it's the best story ever told. Zayn's is a better story than The Great Escape. It's a better story than They're Unique. It's a better story than the Hidden Valley movie. It's a better story than The Matrix. Simsire. Eritan them are demons. I showed you that video on Twitter. Yeah, think of someone after Eritan. He's a devil himself. Looking at an amazing movie. There are demons, obviously, and it is my first movie. Nobody knows what's like for Ivan to be in a big budget movie. Nobody knows what's like for Ivan to be in a documentary. Victoria Justice, people will be excited. Don't hate VJ. Victoria Justice, people will be excited to see her too, obviously. What's it like to see VJ Queen with Ivan, obviously. But you guys all saw VJ in documentaries. You saw her being featured on magazines. You saw Victoria Justice, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, trending on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, on red carpets. Everything for me is brand new. That's what you guys are you're really gonna want to see me, obviously. But it's cool seeing me. What's it like to see I and VJ as a couple, right? Yeah. You're gonna wonder what's it like seeing I and VJ as a couple together. We're a perfect couple. Doesn't get any better than that, right? Yeah. Obviously. Some saying with the glowing beauty, hot as fuck, yeah. I set the whole thing up, yeah. Some saying? Yeah. Ivan, will you pay the actors for the magazines? No. I'm paying the 10K I'm paying you is for the magazine ad shoot pictures and your commercials. That's my deal. I pay you 10K for the magazine ad shoot. So you take the pictures, you get your 10K for that, and you get and the commercial. That's my deal. I'm paying you more than money, guys. I'm not paying you money because I will have like a catalog magazine thing line. I'll have like a digital magazine line on my website with Sky Source News, where you have the news section. You have these digital magazine ad pictures featured there with me and the actors. So technically speaking, we're not really models, but we're kind of models featured on there. Yeah, no one knows like to see Ivan featured on something like that before. I took a headshot, but like a professional headshot, but like, you don't know what it's like to see Ivan in like a magazine line, a magazine ad pictures and say, you know what it's like to see VJ in magazines. We just been featured on magazines before. Some Sarah, obviously. So everything to VJ is not brand new. The only thing brand new for VJ is that she's in a big budget movie now. She has her freedom, obviously, and she's a multi-billionaire with me. VJ doesn't know what's to be a multi-billionaire, but VJ experienced that, lived that life in Hollywood. And that's why, yeah, VJ, yeah, I know what it's like to be featured on magazines, to be in a documentary, to have people film me. It's second nature to VJ, yeah. VJ will not be as nervous when she films a movie because she's been in movies before. But she'll still be a bit nervous because she doesn't know what it's like to be in a big budget movie like Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? Like on a scale like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. She's been doing these shitty ending movies her whole life. I'm saying, because those are locked her. I'm saying, that's my point, yeah. I'm saying, yeah, I'll be the most nervous because I've never been I've been in short films. I've never been in a big budget movie before. That's why I'm the star of the movie. That's why I'll be this pressure, man. That's why I'm fucking nervous. I will be nervous too because it starts off with Idris Elba, right? The prologue. Are you gonna do a narration thing on Lord of the prologue? No, I'm actually gonna tell the story. The prologue will have it be a good like 45 minutes long. You tell the story of Tactius the First when Tactius the Second me is born, and after that, that's what kind of masterpiece. And after that, it transfers 8 years later, and then you get the story of young Tactius and young Tacitonius and Maramis and Cassius when they're younger, obviously. So when Tactius II is born, when Tactius is born, obviously, Maramis and them are like in their 30s. They're like 30, I don't know, 30, 31, 32 years old. That's why I have to put the CGI technology to make them look younger for that. Then when Tactius is like 8 years old and young Tactius, they're like in their late 30s. Some Sarah? Yeah. Sorry. When Tactius is born, Maramis and Cassius are like in their 20s. Like I don't know, like mid. They're young guys. They're young guys, like 20s, mid to like 20s. Then when Tactius is older as a kid, they're like in their like mid 30s, and then when Tactius is older, they're like in their mid to like late 50s. They're older. They look more older, obviously. Some Sarah. So once it's 22 years later, and I'm now acting in the movie. John Boyega is now acting in the movie when we're older, obviously. Digimon, Sue, and like Don Cheadle or Vegan, all of them, they don't have to wear the CGI technology anymore. They'll look the way they actually look because those guys are like in their late 50s. They'll be in their 60s by then, whatever it is. Yeah. Whereas for the young Takis and Pro, they have to put the CGI technology to make them look younger, obviously. Sarah. Yeah, the Zayn's actors are probably gonna beg the most because it's my first movie, and Zayn's is like the best fantasy movie George ever made. It will beat out the Great Escape. Don't hate me, Keanu Reeves and all of them. It will beat out the Great Escape. It will be better than the Great Escape. Better than their unique. Yeah, sorry. It is cooler seeing me using the Great Escape because we're in the modern times, but Zayn's is a better movie than the Great Escape. So Sarah, there's no more demons and devils. Ouija will be nervous too. I'm nervous. My Ouija, don't just do your thing. You'll kill it. I'm saying, yeah. And she destroys the role of Lithia. Like Vijay, I need you to destroy the role of Lithia, man. Like you're playing the love of my life in the movie. I need you to destroy my love to be right. I spoiled the story for you. Yes, Lithia's Taki's love to be in the book. That's a spoiler. Belle is Papyri's love to be. Spoiler alert, guys. Um, Mary is Cornelius' love to be. So Carl Urban and Danielle Minette are going to be lovers in the movie. And Yvonne, Joji, and Ariana Grande are going to be lovers in the movie. And me and Misha are going to be lovers in the movie. And Idris Alba and Angela Bassett are going to be lovers in the movie. Whereas John Boyega and Digimon Sue and Don Vigo, they don't have lovers in the movie, but they have sex in the movie with Zanian woman. You're going to see John Boyega having sex with a Zanian woman. Um, earlier in the movie, he has sex with a Zanian woman. So John Boyega and like Don Cheadle or Vigo and like Jimon Sue, they don't have any lovers in them. They don't have any love to bees in the movie, obviously. But they have sex with the with a Zane woman. Some saying with Zane woman. Some saying. But I will not have full on nudes. It is partial nudes, like what you got for um Underworld Rise of Vikings. Tell Peter the way he knows or Mel. Because yeah, Ivan, they're comfortable with that. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not full on news whereby you see everything like Game of Thrones. That's crazy. No man, and make sure the actors are comfortable. I find it a bit dirty when you have full on nudes with the actors. I think that's a bit dirty. No, don't do that. Have it partial nudes, like Underworld Rise of Vikings. Partial. You see a bit of the stuff, but not everything. That way it's not. That way the actors are comfortable. So I'm saying. You want to be clean. I find if you have full on nudes, it is a bit dirty. You're being a bit of a dirty. It's a bit perverted. And it's a bit. You're being a bit dirty, some Sarah. If you do that, that's why I'm not going to do that. Obviously, some Sarah. Yeah. Who has the most scenes in the book, Ivan? Tactius has the most scenes because he's the main character. But the three supporting leads is arguably Papyri, Tacitonius, and Cassius. Those are like the three main supporting leads. The main character is Tactius, and the main antagonist is Eratet. Eratet has a lot of scenes in the book too, obviously, but he's not the human character. And all the other characters, that they have a lot of scenes, but they're supporting characters. Tacitonius and Papari and Cassius are supporting characters, but they're pretty much the supporting leads. Because you meet Papari in Volume 1, like halfway through Volume 1, you meet Papari. About halfway through Volume 1, you meet Papari and Sirius. Sirius is kind of a supporting lead too, but he doesn't have as big a role to play as Papari. That's why I don't really consider him a supporting lead. But he has a lot of scenes too. Whereas Job and all them and yeah. Lithia too is kind of a supporting lead. Lithia probably has like might have one of the most scenes for the Southerns. But VJ will be a supporting character in the movie. Obviously. Remember Eowyn in Lord of the Rings? And Arwen Lord of the Rings? Yeah, think of something like that for Lithia and like Mary and Belle. They wore like these dresses. Think of a dress like that. You remember King Theoden? Remember how he leads... Remember King Theoden? Remember how he leads Rohan? Well, think of something like that for Eli, except Eli's not a king, obviously. He's a leader of like of Safi. Look at an amazing movie. Because yeah, if you're looking at a masterpiece, yeah. Jarvis Davis for VJ's father, Ivan. Oh my, yeah. He's like, holy shit. He's like, Ivan, like I could picture that, yeah. So he even kind of looks like her, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, Peter, yeah. I know, Ivan, you worry about his age, yeah, Peter. Yeah, I don't worry about it, be fine, because Peter's blind box agreed for the movie. I don't worry about it, be fine. So we'll have chairs for him, we'll have a good diet plan, we'll be fine. He'll make it 95 hours, don't worry about it, he'll live long. We'll have a good diet plan for him, we'll make sure he has chairs if he sits down, we'll probably have stuffing for him for the fighting scenes, yeah. But Gary, somebody tells me, John, will tell me, no, Ivan, I want to do my own stunts, I want to fight alongside you against those demonic wolves. I'm like, John, your body's done, man. I think for John Wayne Davis, I'm probably gonna have to have stuntmen step in for the fighting scenes because he'll be old. He'll be like in his mid 80s when I filmed 86 when I filmed the movie. Yeah, 87, 86 will be old, man. But he'll be fine. I'll have a good diet plan for him. Everything. Make sure he's taken care of, obviously. Ivan, like, how'd you come up with this story, by the way? Like, I read your book, and like, I was hooked. So Ivan, like, I read the whole thing in like one day, Ivan. In one sitting, Ivan. I read the whole thing. Really, yeah. Riley Durfee reads the whole thing in one day. Robert Mary Burnett reads the whole thing in one day. My book is so good, you can read it in one sitting, man. That's how good it is. You'll binge through volume 1. If you start, like, let's say you get your book in the mail at 12, you can finish it by midnight. You can finish the whole thing by midnight. You binge the whole thing. You get your beer, you get your wine, you get your takeout, you binge the whole thing. There's a sick book. Holy shit, Ivan's a gifted writer. Ivan's a gifted storyteller, man. His book is better than Lord of the Rings. I'm enjoying this more than Lord of the Rings. Yes. It's better than Lord of the Rings, man. It's better than Lord of the Rings, man. But he's like, Ivan, like, I enjoyed your book more than, like, the Legend J.R. Tolkien, Ivan. And Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece. Yeah, Ivan, Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece, but the book is a bit dry and boring, Ivan. It's not like your book. Like, your book is fresh. You know what I'm saying? I was hooked when I read that, yeah. Mel Gibson's like, yeah, I was hooked when I read that, yeah. I'm sorry, I wrote a masterpiece. I wrote a masterpiece, yeah. That's why this is an amazing story. I'm telling you now, once you read my book will finally hit your mind, yeah, you can't make Zanes for $350 million. No, man, you have to make it for like $1 billion, man. 900 million plus you gotta make it for if you want to tell that story. You have the Curse of Answer to the South, you have the Holy Answer to the North. You have that world. If you have like two worlds, you have the North that's holy, the South that's cursed. You really want to have the South be cursed and be Eriton and be like real demonic beings. You gotta pour hundreds of millions towards visual effects. You gotta pour tens of millions dollars towards the costumes, the armor, the weapons. If you want to have a good movie, towards the mask. You want to have Eriton look amazing but natural. You gotta pour tens of millions dollars towards those prosthetic masks. Not cheesy masks like the ones in Lord of the Rings. The ones in Lord of the Rings were good, but look a bit dated now. Like a very professional mask. Like that. You know that being that I posted on Twitter? Yeah. You know how that being looks amazing but also looks natural? Yeah, think something like that for Eritat. If you want to have demons like that, you gotta pour hundreds of millions towards that. Here's like, Ivan, remember in Two Towers when Saruman is like, you shall march to Helm's Deep? Remember you saw that army? Yeah, imagine an army double that size, Ivan. And they look like this. They're demons, Ivan. Like, the world's gonna fill for you in your actors, Ivan. looking at a masterpiece. I'm like, yeah, Peter. It's not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have so many good scenes in your book, you know what I'm saying? The dungeon scene in volume 2, that's sick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I talked about this. Yeah, you have something called the Bell Law, whatever it is. The Bell Law. Any robber, thief, or imposter, they were thrown in a dungeon. That victim is thrown in a dungeon. That's how powerful Eli is. And they can even be put to death. Imagine something like that. You have this trial thing going on. Yeah, in Volume 2. Volume 2 is more politics and drama, obviously. You have the scene when Tachyon meets Lithia. Tachyon, Papari, and Sirius, they meet Lithia and the woman and all the Southerns in Volume 2. You know what I'm saying? You have Volume 3, the plot twist. Yeah, Peter Ivan, you're on a masterpiece, man. I'm pitching all your scenes, looking at an amazing movie, Ivan. You know, it's like, this is better than Lord of the Rings. Well, yeah, if you're ready Lord of the Rings, like, Ivan, this is a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Especially Volume 3, Ivan. Volume 3 is a masterpiece, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Some people might like Volume 2 better. Peter might like Volume 2 better. I don't know. You guys will either like Volume 2 better or Volume 3 better. I like Volume 3 better because that's when you get the big plot twists. Takyon's growing his beard. I won't spoil the story for you. Yeah, look at an amazing movie. Think of something like Prince of Egypt when the Scythians journey through the Gilead Mountains. The Cursed Mountains, obviously. In the Devil's territory, Feast's territory, they go through this city. The mosquitoes bite them. They have the torches like Prince of Egypt. Peter's like, the torches like Prince of Egypt are all scared. Oh, I'm like, yeah, Peter. Yeah, he's a holy. You look at an amazing movie. I even like Hollywood can't afford 5,000 actors. This is like the biggest actors ever in movie history. Like we can easily afford to pay in their salary. Yeah, we can easily afford to pay the extras their $180. They'll work hard for me. You know what I'm saying? And they journey. Imagine 5,000 Saphians guys journeying through this cavern. This big city, like a big city like what you got from Moria in Fellowship of the Ring. It's a bigger scale, like Prince of Egypt. Imagine they're all scared, and there's demonic bats living there, and you have this big like mini war battle scene there with Tachyon, his cousins and Southerns and Saphian and the blacksmiths, and all of them against the bats. Yeah, man, looking at an amazing movie. And you have the big plot twist with Ephesus. Yeah, man. Look at an amazing story, man. Yeah, man. Ivan, will everything in your book be included in the movie? No, I'm going to cut out a few things. I'm probably going to cut out a good, maybe, I don't know, 25% of what's in the book will probably not be in the movie. I'm going to make up things. For some things in the book won't translate well on screen, so me and Peter, when we write the script, we're going to change a few things, obviously. People might tell me, Ivan, this won't translate well on screen. We should change this. And we change this. Nothing wrong with making a few changes. But follow the DNA of the story period. Don't stray away from the story like you did for Lord of the Rings. Or you change like a bunch of shit in Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry. Yeah. And it's like once the journey's over, the actors are gonna beg. Ivan, please, man, I had the best time of my life, man. Ivan, VJ, please, can you resign us? I want to be in that Great Escape with Keanu Reeves. I'm like, no, guys, you're not going to the Great Escape. I'm sorry. Ivan, how crazy of a buzz. Okay, imagine all of Canada, all of, that's why you guys are gonna feel that price of being left behind. You're gonna feel it, man. You're gonna cry. You're gonna want to be saved. I set the whole thing up, but jeez. You guys took the fame, the glory of God, of the two gods for granted, man. Like, you would have experienced this in the public eye, and you chose to keep me behind. It's all because you see hell, and we can't have sex with me and her. So all because you can't have sex with me and her, you chose to do this to me. And at the same time, you're envious of me and VJ's relationship and our beauty. You did this evil to me. And it's now, because you did this evil to me and you killed me, the judgment of God is set upon the world. You're banned from the glory of God. You're cut off from my glory. Obviously, you're not saved. As you're looking at international fame, guys, this is not a joke. It is international fame. Ivan, how crazy. Okay, imagine all of Canada, guys. Guys, it's not just like one city. No, imagine the whole country of Canada going crazy. Canada. You have all of America. Imagine that. The whole country going crazy. Imagine all of Mexico. Imagine all of Europe. Imagine all of China. Imagine all of Japan. Imagine all of Korea. Imagine all of what? South America. Imagine Australia, New Zealand, Austria. Imagine all those places going crazy for my movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You guys are gonna see the fame, obviously, when you see the trends. When you see me the red carpet event, you're gonna see the whole city of Switzerland cheering, the whole city of Lucerne cheering me on. You're gonna feel you see the fans yelling. You're gonna feel that price. Holy shit, man! I even set this whole thing up. Yeah, I'm a fucking genius, obviously. Man, I even set this whole thing up. Yeah, fuck, man, we're fucking idiots, man. We should have just let all of Egypt be together, but because you guys are a mess, obviously, you guys will never do that, obviously, because you're psychopaths. You've never been a mess I made. That's why I came with the keys. I'm not stupid. I knew you guys would do this to me. I'm saying, yeah, I'm a genius. You made me and VJ pay a price, hence you also pay a price. When I'm king and she's queen with me, you're left behind, not saved. As I paid a horrific price with VJ, as every I'm gonna be very depressed a lot of times during the year when I'm with VJ, especially when I hire these whole actors. Some days I might be depressed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you made me pay that price. A lot of men touched my wife. A lot of women touched me, hence you're also, and you made me die. You killed me, and you don't talk about me in the public eye, and you keep me behind the scenes. I'm not making videos for you, man. You don't deserve. When I'm poor, I pump out videos for you, listening series for you, and I pump out a few vlogs here and there. But when I'm what? When I'm king, I don't make shit. You left behind, not saved. Because I'm gonna forget about this stupid Cyber channel when I'm king. And once you see my documentary, if I issue my I even forgot about this Cyber channel. Yes. Once the movie's about to release and the dog's about to release and the game's released, I'm gonna forget about the stupid Cyber channel. VJ will forget about her stupid Cyber channel. As VJ, now that she's with me, because she's free with me, if she makes a video YouTube channel, her channel will be sabotaged too. Yeah. Because me and her kept on things we didn't sell, obviously. That's why God gave me just keys. Okay, Ivan, the gatekeepers are never going to let you and VJ be in the public eye unless you don't sell to them. Hence, they're going to keep you behind the scenes. Okay, if they keep you behind the scenes, you have to open your own door. That's why God gave me and VJ the keys to the kingdom. That way we can open our own door. The gatekeepers open the door. They have their own keys too. They open the doors for everyone around the world, obviously. I have to have my own keys to open my own door. I'll make my own money. Even though I hate these keys, God gave me the keys for a reason. That I can make my own money. As I told you, once I'm king, and once king with me, the doors are so locked to me, region. We can't make money through the gatekeeper system. They own all that. But because I have my own keys, I wrote my own book, I own my own IP, I made billions for me and VJ, and me and VJ can use that money as our own business. And the only way me and VJ can make our money is through our own money, through our own business, which is SkySource. Because we have the keys, we have the control, we're going to make our billions off. So don't hate me. I said, yeah. VJ now can no longer make money through the gatekeeper system, obviously. She can't go to college, she can't graduate college, all locked. Because I made billions with her, VJ will make her money with me, obviously. You guys are a mess, I make crazy fucking people. Yeah. That's all Top Mon's thing is, that's all Top Mon's will come with you. And it was this for this Iron Man sign. Please, guys, enjoy this video. Bye.